Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Okay, last week we had cleared everything for chapter 1 and chapter 2, and for this week we will start with chapter 3. And before we go in detail, I will explain the overview of the chapter 3. For this chapter, national income equilibrium. So you found this during your microeconomic class. We have market equilibrium to get the value of price and quantity, where quantity demand equals to quantity supply. And for the chapter 7, you learn the what we call the firm equilibrium, where you get the MC, the value of MC equals to the value of MR in order to get the value of price and quantity that the firm need to produce in order to get maximum profit. Okay, and a little bit different with this national income equilibrium. Okay, national income in economics usually we denote as Y. Okay, Y, and we will get the equilibrium. How to find the equilibrium, how to find the value of Y. Okay, that is what we will learn in this chapter. So to get the national income equilibrium, there are two approaches, which is aggregate supply equals to aggregate demand approach, and the second one is leakage injection approach. Okay, for ASAD approach, we will find the value of Y, okay, the value of Y when aggregate supply equals to aggregate demand. So for aggregate supply, this is the total product that is supplied in the country. So this is the value of Y. And aggregate demand, that what we learned in chapter 2, we have C plus I plus G plus S plus X minus M. Okay. Alright. So for do you still remember we have 2 sector economy, 3 sector economy, and 4 sector economy? So this is what we will learn in this chapter. For 2 sector economy, you just use Y equals to C plus I. Remember, for 2 sector economy, we have 2 components, 2 macroeconomic components, which is household and firm. So household spend we call as capital C, consumption expenditure, and for the firm spending we call as investment. Okay, capital I denotes as it's a symbol for investment in economics. Okay, that is for 2 sector economy. For the 3 sector economy, we add one more agent, which is government. So when government spending, this is the government expenditure. So to find Y, C plus I plus G. Okay, and for 4 sector economy, we have C plus I plus G plus X minus M. That is for 4 sector economy. So we will learn for each sector under aggregate supply, aggregate demand approach to find Y. Okay, to find the value of Y. So Y can be any value. Alright, so for these components C plus I plus G plus X minus M, we have the consumption theory. Okay, for the 4 consumption theory, we have average propensity to consume. How to get that? C divided by disposable income. YD is disposable income. Okay, so to find YD, Y minus tax, we will have YD. Okay, so what is the meaning of the average propensity to consume? Average propensity to consume, or APC, is the proportion of your income that is used for expenditure, for consumption. Okay, for example, I give you the value of disposable income, for example 1,000. Okay, 1,000. So if you spend for shopping is 800, meaning 80% or 0.8 of your disposable income that is used for consumption. That is APC. Okay, next, MPC adalah marginal propensity to consume. What is MPC? The additional consumption, okay, the ratio of additional consumption expenditure when your income increase. Okay, when we have additional income. For example, initially your disposable income is 1,000, and now your income, your disposable income has increased to, for example, 1,500. Okay, so from 1,000 to 1,500, there is an increase of 500. Okay, so this is the change in your income. So your disposable income has increased by 500. And when your income increase 500, the consumption also will increase from 800. Let's say I give you example, how much? 1,200. Okay, from 800 to 1,200. Okay, so here, when your income has increased by 500, your consumption expenditure has increased by 400, from 800 to 1,200. So here, how to get MPC? Difference in consumption, 400, divided by difference in income, 500, meaning 0.8. So this is what we call as MPC. It can be interpreted by, when your income has increased by 1 ringgit, your spending, your consumption expenditure will increase by 80 cents. If your income increased by 1%, the consumption expenditure will increase by 0.8%. Okay, this is the ratio of MPC. So from APC and MPC, we can generate a function, a consumption function, which is C equals to A plus BYD. Okay, so we have C adalah consumption expenditure, A autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption is when you spend with zero income. Okay, if when your income is zero, so your autonomous, you still have to spend. Okay, autonomous consumption. The value of B adalah MPC, and YD adalah disposable income. That is for ASAD approach. Next, we go to leakage injection approach. Leakage meaning ketirisan, kebocoran, meaning the money that is out of the economic activities. And injection, we inject the additional income into the economic activities. Okay, let's look at what does it mean by leakage injection approach. So for this approach, we have to find leakage equals to injection, or injection equals to leakage. It doesn't matter. So for leakage, saving, okay, S is saving equals to I. This is for two-sector economy. Okay, two-sector economy involve household and firm. So household, when household get the income, they will consume and they will save. Okay, so consumption will be the will add into the national income, and saving will be the leakage of the income. Okay, because you save your money, some portion of your money into the bank, and it just be there without doing nothing. Okay, you just letak je kat situ, your money is there. Okay, so for two-sector economy, to get the value of Y, you have to find S equals to I. For three-sector economy, T is for tax, G adalah government expenditure. So for three-sector economy, to get the value of Y, S plus T equals to I plus G. T is tax, one of the leakage of the economic activities, because the money go to the government. Okay, dia tidak digunakan dalam apa-apa economic activity, masuk kepada government, dan government akan guna duit tu as a government revenue and spend. Okay, tapi dari segi tax is just masuk ke government. Alright, so S plus T equals to I plus G for three-sector economy. And then for the complete sector, S plus T plus M equals to I plus T plus X. So where is the Y? Y is here. Okay, that's why I prefer you put leakage on the left hand side, sebab nanti you don't have to change the value of Y to the right and to the left, sebab itu akan increase your mistake. So kita guna S plus T plus M equals to I plus G plus X. Right, so let's look at the concept of saving. So for saving theory, sama lebih kurang dengan consumption theory. We have APC for consumption theory, and for saving theory we have APS, average propensity to save, where the formula is saving divided by disposable income. Okay, so average propensity to save is a proportion of your income that is used for saving. Okay, just now I give you example. Y equals to 1000, consumption equals to 800, meaning saving is 200. Okay, you have disposable income, you have your income 1000, and some portion of your income you use for consumption, and the other the balance will be for saving. Okay, so YD equals to C plus S. Okay, when your income 1000, consumption would be 800 and saving would be 200. So how to get APS? 200 divided by 1000, we will get 0.2, meaning 20% of your income that is used for saving. Next is marginal propensity to save. For marginal propensity to save, similar to MPC, which is the additional saving when you have additional income. Okay, just now I give you example from 1000, the income increased to 1500, and the consumption from 800 increased to 1,200. Okay, so saving daripada 200 increase to 300. Right, so here how to get the MPS, you will calculate the change in S. Okay, the change in S from 200 to 300 is 100 divided by, from the difference of their income is 500, meaning that is 0.2. Okay, kebetulan, coincidentally, the value is similar. Can be any number actually. I pun tak tahu kenapa I guna this number and the value is same. Okay, so meaning on every 1 ringgit increase in your income, 20 cent will increase in your saving. You will increase by 20 cent. If your income increase by 100, your saving will increase by 20 ringgit. Okay, so from this we have saving function. S is saving, minus A plus 1 minus B YD. Minus A is autonomous saving. Okay, 1 minus B is MPS, and YD adalah disposable income. Alright, so that is the saving and consumption theory. So what is the relationship between consumption and saving theory? As you can see just now, APC we get 0.8 plus APS 0.2 equals to 1. So APS plus APC is always equals to 1. For MPC, just now, the example will be 0.8 and MPS is 0.2, also equals to 1. If the question give you the value of APS, you can automatically find the value of APC. Okay, either one. Kalau dia dah bagi value of MPC, automatically you will get the value of MPS. So here, disposable income, Y minus T, and for C, A plus B, YD. And for S, the value of A, you just convert to negative value. So negative A. For B, B is the value of MPC. So 1 minus B adalah value of MPS. How to get this? Here, MPC plus MPS equals to 1. So MPC is B plus MPS equals to 1. Meaning MPS equals to 1 minus B. Okay, that's why here 1 minus B is 1 value. Meaning if MPC 0.8, MPS equals to 0.2. Meaning 1 minus 0.8. So you will get 0.2. YD can be unknown. Okay, for example, C equals to 150 plus 0.75 YD. So you can convert consumption function to saving function to negative value. Negative 150 plus 1 minus 0.75, you will get 0.25 YD. Okay, so untuk MPS dengan MPC, when we add these two number, you will get the value of 1. Okay, so that is relationship between consumption and saving theory. So this is not this is the beginning of the chapter. So you have to understand this, and we will use this theory in 2 sector, 3 sector, and 4 sector economy to get the value of Y. So this is the our mission for this chapter, to get Y. Okay, so to get Y, you have to understand C and S. Alright, understand or not? Alright, so that is the overview of this chapter. So you have to understand theory, consumption theory and saving theory first, and we will start to get the value of Y next week. No, next week will be the Raya. After Raya, we will find the value of Y by using 2 sector, 3 sector and 4 sector economy. And after that, kita akan belajar inflationary and deflationary, and also multiplier. Okay, kita akan guna konsep multiplier. So that's all for the overview of this chapter. Thank you for listening, and I will give you the link for the in detail for how to get the CS and consumption theory itself from conventional and also Islamic. Okay, the complete lecture for this part. Okay guys, thank you for listening, and bye bye.